They're going to hand the reins to Triple H. You may see the WWE slip way down. They're going to hand the reins to Triple H. You may see the WWE slip way down.
They're going to hand the reins to Triple H. You may see the WWE slip way down.
YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts and I'm Watts, and I'm about to explain how Triple H ruined John Cena's farewell tour in 5 minutes or less. So let's begin. Sometimes predictable booking is completely fine. In this case, a predictable booking situation would have been fine if John Cena won the Royal Rumble. It was literally right there. John Cena wins the Royal Rumble, and at Elimination Chamber, Cody Rhodes turns heel because he accepts The Rock's offer and The Rock takes his soul, basically. That leads up to a WrestleMania 41 main event match between a heel Cody Rhodes and babyface John Cena. Now, you can milk this up until Backlash because that gives people a reason to watch Backlash, like an actual reason to watch Backlash. But that did not happen, and we got heel John Cena, which could have been great. But the lack of build and the lack of effort that was put in it was terrible. I feel like it would have been perfect if we would have gotten heel John Cena full-fledged. It didn't even have to be Hollywood Cena. It could have just been John Cena walking out with suits or something like that. Either way, it was literally right there. So I don't understand why we got lackluster promos after a while, and sometimes, in some ways, in some shapes or form, I don't know, maybe it's just a conspiracy in me, but it seemed like John Cena just was not mentally there. It could be a testament to the fact that John Cena was never really the greatest heel, and Vince McMahon seen that, and he never turned John Cena heel because of that when he was in his prime, his Super Cena era, or he was mentally drained from bad booking, bad scripts, bad storylines, because this Cody Rhodes versus John Cena thing could have been a lot better in multiple ways. The promos could have been better. The build could have been better. It wasn't a lot. You put John Cena, he's turning his hat back and arguing with Nick all of this silly stuff, and it just lowered the stock. It lowered the energy, and it made people wanted to watch WrestleMania, but at the same time, people didn't necessarily care to watch WrestleMania. And then you mix the fact that R-Truth gets released, Ron Killings get released, and now John Cena just randomly turns face again. That doesn't even make any sense. And then after the match with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar randomly comes out. And I respect John Cena a lot due to the fact that he's not allowing Triple H to make him a scapegoat when it comes to a lot of this stuff, because he's in multiple interviews and multiple scrums and press conferences, he'll straight up say, yo, I'm a company man. Whatever they have on the table for me, I'ma do. And Triple H, he tried to say that John Cena wanted Brock Lesnar for one of his last matches, and he straight up said, nah, again, I'm a company man and I'm gonna do whatever you guys want me to do. Bringing Brock Lesnar back was a move from TKO, if you ask me. It was a move from TKO so that they can draw more money. And they can be like, you know what, this is John Cena's farewell tour. It's only right that he faces John Cena. Not to mention the fact that Brock Lesnar has a couple of allegations. He has a weird case, and why is he around? You know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk about the fact that John Cena's retirement tour could have been a lot more exciting, and it could have been planned better, and it could have been orchestrated a lot better than it's been, because the matches has been lackluster. You gotta be for real. You gotta understand one thing. John Cena as a heel competitor would have been great 10 years ago when he could have controlled the match. We're at the tail end, like the real tail end of John Cena's career, and you expect him to do his best heel work and have great matches. If he was at least a babyface, he would have had a good heel that can carry the match and just do a lot of offense on him, instead of him calling the match and doing a lot of defense and tiring himself out. So at the end of the day, Triple H not only lying about the fact that John Cena wanted Brock Lesnar, and lying about the fact that R-Truth got released and it was all part of the script, when we all know that that's bullshit and niggas know that that's bullshit and we know it. I hope I did a good job, because I don't even think that we're even at the 5-minute mark. But this didn't even take that much, because just like my guy C-Jack say, you can literally live off watching the PLEs and not watching one single Monday Night Raw or SmackDown and still be up to date as to what the hell is going on. And that's nasty work. I'm not a fan of that. We talk about how bad the booking is till the cows come home. Is anything really going to change? Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out later on Dragon Ball Z. I'm joking. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. A little lighthearted one, even though it's not lighthearted to me, because this means something to me, man. But you got to do what you got to do, and you got to take what you can and appreciate what you can. So I'm just appreciating John Cena while he's here, and that's about it. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.